What's up, traders? Welcome back to the Bull Ring. This is Coach Avalos bringing you another update of the stock market. What a crazy day today. What's going on with SPY? It is in a nice bull run, but it did pull back, and that pullback is a little bit questionable. How much further will it go down? So this pullback has come back 1.5%, which is not a big deal to a lot of market makers. They think it's healthy. We had one before when we pulled back here, and this one was about 2.75. So that means if we do the same again, we have 1% more to go with SPY. So let's measure that out. So if we did another 2.75, we are talking 535 area, guys. Okay, so we are currently at 544. We could see a downtrend. So let me tell you what I see on this chart. Okay, so first of all, we started going down and everybody started turning, and today they started showing life. But let me show you what that life looks like. We went through this in previous videos, guys. Okay, and what do you see here? Where are we right now? That's right, we are in the golden zone and we are rejecting nicely. Okay, now is this because we're going to pop tomorrow? That's not the way charts work, but if SPY does it, I will be very surprised. I'm sure you will be too. If you're holding calls, that will be a great day for you, correct? Now let's take a look a little bit at the history of SPY, and I'm going to show you something that will interest you and kind of give you a little bit of direction where it's going. Okay, so SPY did come up. Okay, we did this and then we did this. Okay, so we came up and then we began to consolidate. Now follow me on this. Okay, so this is what SPY's been doing, and I know a lot of folks get optimistic and they say, oh yes, we're gonna go up, I'm buying calls. Or is it that people just want to see it come down? Okay, look at this. Okay, so it came up again and it did consolidate again. Okay, and then it found a bottom, and once again almost the same identical consolidation and move up, and there you go. Okay, and then we've had one more from the bottom in the consolidation area and we made it to an all-time high, except that this time we did not. Let me pull this nifty little arrow. We did not go up again, guys. Okay, instead we went down. Instead, now we are consolidating across. What does that tell me? If they're going to continue this pattern, that means we will get into this 535 area. You see that? Let me match that up for you so you guys can get a better visual. So this area here, okay, this can happen, and there was signs at the end of the run today at 4 p.m. that showed us a little bit of bearish signs with SPY. Nothing wrong with this, okay? But if you are holding calls, just understand, what do you do here if you already bought calls and they're going to expire? Well, if you see it cross this line down here, guys, okay, I'm going to give you a number, 542 with 32 cents. So just call it 542. If it crosses 542, I would hedge my call. If you don't know what hedging is, guys, I got free courses. Leave me a comment below and I'll direct you on YouTube if you can find it, but I have free courses that'll show you how to hedge. But check that out, right? We are in an uptrend and then we started going down. Okay, just like we did it right over here. If you guys can see the same pattern, okay, from the bottom we went up and consolidated, went up, consolidated, went up, consolidated, and then we went down. So it was 1, 2, 3, and then maybe 4, right? Just like here, 1, 2, 3, okay, and maybe we can call that 4. So we will potentially see this happen tomorrow. All right, now let's talk about the Hollywood star in the stock market, which is Nvidia. Okay, we did talk about support now has met resistance or has become resistance. Okay, so now what does that mean in the stock market, guys? That usually means that we are going to see another downtrend. So originally Nvidia had support right in here, and now it became resistance. So what are we gonna see now? All right, there we go. Got my colors right. So guys, we had support here. We had it for 1, 2 on 4-hour candle. So that was 2 days, maybe, I'm sorry, 1 day, maybe 1.5. We have another candle here. Now it became resistance there. Okay. And let's throw the fib on this thing and let's figure this out again. Okay. What do you see here, guys? Okay. The market is doing the same thing as it always does. Look at that. We are in the golden zone, big time golden zone. Okay, now I've gotten rid of all support and resistance areas, guys. Does this look familiar? We just went over on SPY with this. Okay, now how much further can this come down? Well, great question. Okay, I'm going to show you. If I just take the measured move it was at and I just lined it up here, we're looking at 102 area. So 102 would be the target for this to correct correctly. I'll mark that off. 101.91, 102 area. Okay, I'm not the only one saying this. Go look at other folks' charts on YouTube, guys. Nvidia is pulling back. It's super healthy. Okay, I have a strangle here. If you guys want to know what a strangle is, okay, it's when you buy a put and a call. Okay, so if you understand options correctly, this is a naked put and a naked call. I am writing calls, I am writing puts. Okay, so you understand the correct terminology when you look it up. And in a strangle, one of them is going to win. Okay, but you need a big move down. If you're not sure, then you buy a strangle. Okay, so now Nvidia tomorrow morning would not surprise me if we are back down somewhere under 125. Now if it pops up, great. There's a lot of people that got hosed up here and they need their money back, but I'll still be okay with my strangle. All right, so here is the new Fantastic Four, guys, and I'm kidding, that's not an actual term. So what I have on the chart here, these two green lines, they represent what is the first 15-minute candle high and low of the day. Okay, now this strategy is a pretty cool strategy. So wherever the stock goes after one of these lines, if it goes under or if it goes on top, if you take a trade, you actually end up making money. So with Meta, after that line, it was a $4.94 move up. With Microsoft, it was $3.73. With Netflix, which I called out the other day, guys, $6.54. And then Tesla made it another $4.08. Even though Tesla jumped from the get-go, it went up 11, almost 10 and change. But after this line, guys, look at that. Tesla made some change. Okay, let me move this out so you guys can see it. I'll move my mug out of the way. Okay, check that out, guys. That's an easy entry. Now the clouds are telling us a story as well, so you could have entered on the cloud. But if you're not using these lines, guys, hit me up. I've got free courses, I've got paid courses. You will get your money back if you take the courses. If you get the indicator, the bundle deal is the best price in my opinion, guys. Okay, now if this is adding value, guys, please share this video. Please hit that notification button so you see the next video when it comes out. Okay, the market will move up and down based off of waves. Okay, you're going to have correction waves. So I would not be surprised if we see Meta, okay, head down tomorrow before it heads up. Okay, so all of these guys have left gaps in here. Okay, and the way you figure this out, and I cover it in my courses, is we're going to look at Tesla. If Tesla wants to correct tomorrow, it doesn't have to. Okay, it doesn't have to. It'll correct whenever it wants. Okay, Tesla can make it back down and retest the golden zone, which will be 190, and then start headed back up on its way to over 200 because it's been giving or getting a lot of great analyst prices at around 225, maybe 250 area. So keep your eye on Tesla. Keep your eye on Netflix. I'm calling Netflix 750, guys, before the year is over. Okay, so don't forget, guys, it's important. Hit that notification button and check out the free courses. Until the next video, I'm wishing you a green day.